Hey friends, it's Sarah from She's Crafty and She Knows It. And today we're gonna make our very own pressed flower journal. So I have all my supplies laid out right here. I have some different pressed flowers. I think most of them are from Amazon. Some of the sets come with a little pair of tweezers, which is super handy because the flowers are so tiny and delicate. I have a hardcover blank book that we'll be using. And then I have my matte Mod Podge already poured out on a plate along with a foam brush that I'll be using. So what we're gonna do is kind of get your design together in your mind of how you want it to look. And I know I wanna use these mushrooms I think are so cute. So I'm excited about using them. And I honestly kind of like how it looks already on there with kind of the leaves behind and the mushrooms on top. So I'm gonna put a little layer of Mod Podge on the book. So you're gonna do a layer first. Just brush it across where you think you want the flowers to go. Now this is matte, so it will dry with a matte finish. So we're gonna kind of do a layer like this. Kind of want to move all of this, I don't know what it is. Kind of looks like foamy seaweed. Kind of move it off to the side. I want some of these little leaves in the back and mushrooms. Let's see. They're really kind of stuck to the board. Kind of all coming up together. So you do have to be really careful. A lot of them are very dainty and fragile. A lot of these are kind of stuck together for some reason, maybe from shipping, I'm not sure. So I'm trying to pull them apart without tearing them up. Honestly, these two are so stuck together, I might just kind of leave them like that. I like this really tall mushroom. So we're just doing the bottom layer of Mod Podge to kind of make it sticky so that all of this can stick. I want to kind of spread it out a little bit more than how it is. So I'll put a little bit more of this. You know what I should have done? Let's see. I think I might actually want to evenly space these leaves. So I'm going to kind of move this mushroom. This is the great thing is you can kind of move things around. So I think I'm going to do, if you need to keep adding more to the bottom layer of Mod Podge, that's totally okay. Do this one kind of like this. Now I'm going to start kind of, let's go over them a little bit. To get all the little leaves kind of tucked in and glued down. Now I kind of pat more than I rub. If you start kind of like pulling, it can pull the little leaves or the petals on the flowers right off. So I kind of pat and dab more than anything. You have to be pretty careful. If something does come off, like a petal or a leaf, you can kind of just place it right back where it goes. The Mod Podge acts as a glue. Similar to Elmer's glue, it does dry clear. I know it looks really white and milky. It does dry clear, but if you have a big blob of it somewhere, it will, like right here, it would still dry in a blob. It would just be clear. So I kind of try to smooth it out and not have too much extra. You don't really want more than you need. So just smooth out as you go. Something like that. Okay, so now that we have that layer, let's do, oop, I just tore that mushroom apart on accident. Okay, I'm gonna do some of the taller kind of mushrooms coming up. I think the mushrooms are so cute. This set came with a bunch of different mushrooms, and like this one has like purples and pinks and maroons with it, and there's one that like is kind of greens. There's one that's oranges and one in blues. Okay, so that's kind of all the mushrooms. I'm going to put a layer over. Since this one flower was kind of stuck to the mushroom, I'm just going to leave it there. So kind of do a little thin layer over the mushrooms. Of course, there's tons of different options with the pressed flower. So there's like really bright colors, pinks and purples and blues and all kinds of things. There's more just like plain sets that are just whites and yellows and creams and stuff like that. And then you can do any design you want. Of course, you could, make a really fun design. You could cover the whole thing and just kind of make it real random. I kind of wanted to do something more on the bottom. Oh, I think I flipped them over a little bit. On something more kind of on the bottom going up so it looks like a more natural scene of things actually growing. I thought would be cool. I'm gonna smooth out the top a little bit. Like I said, try to get rid of any blobs. Maybe covering up the bottom more, but the top I kind of want to be mostly kind of clean. Not too many blobs. Okay, I like how that looks. So I'm going to kind of mix some flowers in. And I brought some other flowers over in case I want to use them, so let's see. I still want to do mainly like pinks and purples. So this is just a lot of moving things around. I do kind of like this spongy foam. And then put pretty thick over top to kind of really push it down and glue it. I know I said not to do big blobs, but when it comes to something that's this thick that really needs to be attached, I'm going to kind of do it real thick at the bottom. I love that you can just kind of make it your own with this and do whatever you want, and it just makes such a cool, unique notebook design. Okay, so you just kind of keep going, making it your own, doing whatever little pretty designs you want to do. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done. And so now to give everything just a nice little finish, I'm just going to do everything at the top in the same. I'm just going to put one layer of the matte finish over the whole top, just smooth it out. So that way the whole top surface kind of has the same sheen to it once it all dries. So I'm just painting a very thin layer. Okay, friends, so that's really it. I'm done. It's gonna dry so pretty. I know right now it's kind of covered and milky with the white Mod Podge, but it'll dry clear and it'll look beautiful. I hope this video inspired you to make your own pressed flower journal. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for more videos. Bye!
She's crafty and she knows it. She's crafty and she knows it. She's crafty and she knows. She's crafty and she knows.